Look, here's a nice young man.
This is why there's no such thing as wing priests.
The Confessions of a Catholic Single. That's the name of a new podcast, sure to have everyone laughing out loud. A widow, a priest, and Sin City. Three things you normally wouldn't think of in the same sentence, but they seem to merge perfectly together in this new podcast. It's about a devout Catholic widow in Las Vegas who's pushed back into the dating scene with the help of her best friend, a priest. Joining us now is Erin Dooley, writer, director, and producer of Confessions of a Catholic Single. Nice to see you, Erin.
Hi, good to see you. Thanks for having me.
What an interesting concept. How did you come up with the idea to make this a podcast?
Well, podcasts are just gaining in popularity, and Cecilia is sort of an old soul, and that's part of me a little bit. I'm a bit of an old soul, like the old time radio shows. I like that those are getting back into popularity a bit. So it seemed like a interesting, different way to put this idea out there into the world and have people, get to know these characters in that way.
Absolutely. Now we have a sneak preview of episode 1 when the main character, Cecilia, is speed dating. Let's listen.
Have you read Genesis? It's not good for man to be alone.
I guess you could say I work out. I carry my cross daily.
That is too funny, and everyone can relate. We all have dating horror stories, but this is loosely based on your life. So tell us, what have you learned getting back into the dating scene?
Yeah, well, I learned that the world got crazy in the 14 years that I was not in the dating world. And yeah, I moved from Chicago to Los Angeles, so definitely a different vibe of a city, much less churched. So I've learned to, I guess, hold fast to what I was brought up, and the way that Christ teaches us and what we should be doing is actually what works out better all around. So I thought, well, let's make this comedy to highlight the foils and what not to do, and hopefully people can, laugh at what they might have experienced, but also be like, okay, let's all just take a breath and try to get back to normal and be kind to each other. And, we're all trying our best out there. So, yeah, just trying to get back to the basics, I think, that we all need to kind of relearn.
Right, and the whole podcast is based in Sin City, which is pretty ironic. But tell us, who is your target audience? Is this podcast only for Catholics? Is it only for single people?
Well, I hope that a lot of people will, enjoy it. There are people of different faith traditions that are actors in it. So, and I specifically did ask them, and they're like, "Oh no, it's funny on its own. It doesn't matter." And they recognize that some jokes, maybe won't resonate as much with them, not being Catholic, but people that are young, that are just starting out dating, and those that are re-entering, like myself, will all sort of resonate and learn and laugh along the way.
I guess married people can listen to it and say, thank God that's not me again. Erin Dooley. Erin Dooley, writer, director, and producer of Confessions of a Catholic Single. Thanks for joining us, and I can't wait to tune in.
All right, thanks so much.
Hi, I'm Christine Persichetti, anchor of Currents News. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button on this video. And if you want to see more content just like it, subscribe and click on the bell for notifications. Thanks for watching, because we are putting your faith in the news.